Hello and welcome. This is Rather Be Doing This, and today I'd rather be playing Icarus. Our base is coming on quite nicely. Our main area has been emptied. I'm going to start moving all this stuff into our new workshop area. This will become kitchen and store. And our bedroom's coming on quite nicely with the benches and table that we got from our last mission. And our garden is starting to grow quite nicely too. And a good view. Today there's been an update, and if we look in our tech tree on tier 2, they've now added, if I can find it, this lantern into tier 2, and it runs on animal fat, as you can see. Very excited. So I'd like to get to that and try that out. The other thing I realized is that we don't have everything growing here yet. We've still got wheat, those rushes. We don't have yeast yet. We don't have tea or coffee either. So I think I'm going to extend this one and add those to it. Which brings us to another change that they've brought in, and that is now with the sickle, you are able to harvest carrots and things that you weren't able to do before. So we can test that out. There were carrots here somewhere, I'm sure. Yes, these carrots, previously you weren't able to take them with the sickle, and now, excellent. There we go. 2 carrots, 3 carrots with the sickle, and test it out without the sickle. You only get 1 still. Great. So the sickle has been upgraded and is more effective, which I find is excellent. Where are our carrots? Oh, it's a little bit sticky here at the... I'm sure I was growing... Yes, we're growing carrots here. Let's add those into there so that they don't go off. Alright, so to extend this, we will add another 3 there, and it'll give us space for another 8 crop plots. Let's go make those, and now we can place down the crop plots. So now that we've got some crop plots, let's go get the things we need, which would be some wheat, some... Oh, we still can't get these, apparently, with the... Can we harvest these rushes? No. We can harvest coffee. Yes. Coffee. We can harvest lilies. There's some more lilies. Carrot, because why not? And we can harvest yeast. Great. More coffee. as it starts to get dark. Let's put some there. Plant some yeast there. I can hear a bear. Is that no, that's a wolf. Oh, there's a bear over there. Hello, Mr. Bear. Shall we just ignore each other? I think that's a good idea. We'll plant yeast here. We'll have coffee at the back there. We'll have some lilies over there, which leaves space for tea and marigolds, I think they are. In the meantime, let's sleep till the next day. And a beautiful morning. Let's go look for our last two, which would be tea and marigold. Oh, there was a bear here somewhere, so let's keep an eye out for that. Wild gorse, not marigold. Wild gorse. And is there tea somewhere here? Have a look around for tea. Is that tea there? Yes, tea bush. Tea bush. Let's fill up on wheat, which we'll use just now for bread and things. Always quite handy. Now we've got pumpkins. Let's try out if we can get them with a sickle. Yes. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, let's go back and plant these. Okay, we're back. So we can now plant tea and cauliflower. We do have 4 other spaces. And the other one I can think of is these rushes, which I thought were these, but I think there's a different type of rush, which we use in here. No, that's yeast and epoxy. In our crafting menu, it's reed flour, yes, which we use for the anti-parasitic paste. So we may get that to finish our collection, but for now I feel maybe we should do a mission to get enough experience so that we can try out the lamp. Let's see what missions we've got. Crafting tools, medium. Not sure what they need, and we don't might possibly not have the things unlocked, but we'll have a hunt. See what they want us to hunt. 9 buffalo. Right. Now, previously you just go look for buffalo, but I feel now they've got, yes, they've got buffalo in an area for you to hunt. So head off for the mission. So I believe we'll be just up here somewhere. We should find a whole lot of buffaloes to hunt. 9 of them, perhaps? Now, I have a feeling that these buffaloes now get aggressive once you start attacking one of them. There's a buffalo. Yes, that quite well be part of them that we have to hunt. Do I set up my... I don't think I need to. Let's just hunt this buffalo and see. Okay, well, we got one. We don't seem to have a herd attacking. It's good. Some fur and things from that. Nothing special. It definitely was more aggressive. And then it came straight at me and not running as per usual. But only the one. Let's keep looking. That's another buffalo. Just one on its own again. Oh. Since he does charge. Two of 9. Buffalo number 3. And let's wait for him to come to me. Oh, I see there's one running there. Is this one heading for me? I believe it is. And any more charging? Okay, so it was 4 and 5, I believe. Yes, grumble, grumble, grumble in the distance. Ah, there's another buffalo. Has he got friends close by? Is that his head? Nope. What was that? Did that attract that bear? I definitely heard it growling closer by. Let's skin these. So that's 6 and 7. I feel maybe we should get home, put down the stuff we have and come out again after the storm. The storm's over, and while the storm was raging, what I've done is I've moved things around. I moved the furnace here, the anvil, and the masonry bench. While I was moving, I noticed something. With the changes, we can now make steel ingots inside a normal stone furnace, which is very nice. It means you don't have to wait for the next tier up, and we can start getting steel pickaxes and things, which is a very good thing. Right. Now, back to the buffalo. But there is something that I definitely want to get over there. And that is a pig. Bacon. Bacon is an excellent foodstuff. Once you cook it, gives you that 10% bonus. Right. And it looks like there are our buffaloes. Looks like there's two. There are... Oh. Now there's a whole horde of them. Wonderful. And they're getting pretty violent. There's our ones we needed, but right. Excuse me, Mr. Commander Dragon. Those are ours. Come on. Yes! Komodo Dragon dead. And a level up. Very good. That's the level up that we were looking for. Let's skin these quickly before we get more Komodo Dragons coming in. That was the level up that we were looking at, so we can get our lamp. I feel that mission might have glitched a little bit, because before I saw a whole herd like that together. And I think this may have been all of them together. So now we've got 12 of 9. Great. Let's get the bones. And I hear a bear. No, it's another Komodo. It's a... Are you really still after me? Right. You... Yeah, well, I'll have your bones too then. Okay. As to whether the bones do attract Komodo dragons, I believe they do. So let's get these up. Bones are good to get because you need them for making epoxy. You need crushed bone for it. Well, there's a recipe that you can use for making crushed bone, and you need epoxy for a lot of things. However, they have changed things up a bit, and apparently there are different recipes. Maybe there are not so many anymore. Get some stamina up, just in case that's another Komodo coming. Get rid of the thing that's attracting him. Right. I believe we need a little bit of normal meat again. Oh. Okay, let's have a look and see what our prize is. An Icarus statue and a rustic dresser. Copper, iron and stone. Kumara, rhubarb and soybean. Okay, rhubarb and kumara, I don't know what those are, but I will take those. Get out of the way of the blast radius. Right. And that'll be great for extending our farm. Right, and if we extended this any further, we've got rhubarb and sweet potato. We've got some reed flower growing there. Need some sulfur and we can add to this. All these new things. Wonderful. And what are we going to use? What talent are we going to get? I feel we should get this lumber yield because we're going to want this wood breakdown at some stage. So let's get that. And then tech tree. Crushed bone, we were talking about earlier. And this lantern. I'll leave the other 2 points for now. What we need. And let's try out this lantern we've been wanting to do. Our bacon cooking there. Right. What do we need to make a lantern? Some animal fat and epoxy. On there. We need crushed bone. We really got oh yes, crushed bone. That's the one we've just got. So let's make 100 of that. So we have the epoxy, grab some animal fat, and we can craft our lantern. Nice. Now, I believe we can then just take that and hang it there. Do we need to refuel it? No. We repair it at the crafting bench with animal fat. Oh, okay. So when it runs out, you just come back here and you repair it. Let's keep some animal fat in there. And oh, very nice. Let's head back to the cave to test this out. Yeah. Here we are at the cave, so we can test out the lantern. That seems quite good. Cave worm. Cave worm. Cave worm. Okay, worm. Yes, hello. Okay, worm. Ow. How rude. Is there a parrot in the cave? You do know you're a parrot and you're not a bat. What are you doing in here? Did you follow me? Get out. You're not a bat. Okay, bye. How rude. Let's go out. Are you going to come out? No? Are you stuck? Shall I just eat you? Okay. That'll work too. Are you guys going to respawn? No, let me get my arrows back. Ah, you are going to... Whoa! Quite a feisty one. Are you going to respawn? Oh, I do believe so. It's balancing more worm remains. Maybe they were stuck together with my arrows. Okay, so let's test this out. This is the old torch. Flickering, have a look around. And this is the lantern. Yes, the lantern is definitely a much better light. Right, and there you have it in the cave. Lantern, definitely worth it. Even if, notice coming here, you see the lantern is quite bright here. Let's switch it off and save some things. But I think our test has been successful. Lanterns, definitely worth it. And the fact that they work on animal fat, which is, as you can see from in here, really, really bountiful, is a good thing. So another level up. And we've tested out the new quality of life improvements, which is really good. The sickle, the lamp, which is exquisite. We've extended our garden. Managed to get these rhubarbs and sweet potato plants, all looking very good. And we'll carry on next time. Do some more missions, build up the base a little bit more. Now, I've seen that what is coming up is that the main missions are going to be added to open world, so we can do them directly from here, and that's what I'm hoping to get to. But in the meantime, we'll do a couple more normal missions to get up to level 20 and maybe start doing some fancy things. But for now, it's time for me to go. So this is rather be doing this, saying I'd rather be doing this, but it's time for me to go. So goodbye.